Bhikkhu Bodhi mentioned there's no Buddhist event that's complete without at least a short meditation. So he's going to lead us in a short meditation, dedication of merit. Well, before dedication of merit, he'll talk a little, give us some closing remarks. And so I'll hand it over to him. Thank you.
Okay, that was some walk. And I'm beginning to feel my years, I think. And I want again to thank all of you for coming out and participating in this walk this afternoon. And I also want to mention that this walk in St. Louis is just one of about 10 walks to feed the hungry that is taking place on behalf of Buddhist Global Relief around the United States this autumn. Originally, when we started the walk, we started with just one walk in New Jersey in 2010. We publicized that walk on our website, and some of our friends, supporters in Michigan and in California had heard about the walk, and they decided to hold a walk near Ann Arbor, Michigan, and in San Jose, California in 2011. News about the walk spread until by 2012, 10 walks were taking place. And now, over the last 4 years, each year, 10 walks in the United States have been taking place, from Seattle, Washington, to San Francisco, to Los Angeles, through Michigan, St. Louis, to Connecticut, New York, and south to Houston, Texas. Last year, I think I joined 5 walks. This year, I said I have to cut it down, so I'll be joining just 3 of them. But I'm very happy to have been able to join you on this St. Louis walk. And again, I thank the Buddhist Council of St. Louis and all of the organizations which have joined together to make this walk possible. And when we join our hands and our hearts to organize a walk like this, our compassion, our efforts, our devotion radiate outwards to support people all around the world, people who are in need of help, and we try to help them not in the sense of us helping them with this subject-object duality, but our approach in Buddhist Global Relief is to try to give poor communities the basic support that they need to be able to get on their feet and to be able to help themselves. And as I said in my opening talk, primarily we like to do this through supporting education and training. So when people have education that they need, the training that they need, then they can support themselves. And not only that, but they can extend their knowledge, their skills to others. And so I'm very impressed by the way, for example, when we provide the scholarships, the rice, it's not money scholarships, but it's food scholarships to the families of girls in Cambodia, so that the families will allow the girls to go to school. Once these girls finish their schooling or go on to college, many of them want to get their education so that they can go back to help their communities, to become teachers, nurses, doctors, in order to be able to benefit their communities. And so I think what we need, we look at this just as one small organization, but I think what we have to do is to plant the seeds of a different kind of consciousness that has to spread around the world. In American culture, we always emphasize being competitive, but I think we need a different kind of consciousness, being cooperative, not competitive, being able to benefit others, not being able to outperform others. And so what we try to do is to develop the consciousness of how we can extend a helping hand to others so that others can extend helping hands to still more people, so that all together we can uplift and transform this global community from one which is riddled by conflict, by violence, by competitiveness, to one based upon mutual help, based upon loving kindness and great compassion. And when we walk today, even just walking a couple of hours, was it 5 kilometers, we are generating waves of compassion, which I would say are spreading out in ripples across the world, imperceptibly helping to make this world a better place. And so all of you have been contributing to this effort. And so now, just to end our gathering today, I would like all of us just to sit for a few moments, and I'll do a short guided meditation to reflect on how the work that we've been doing today will be benefiting others around the world. Okay, so please sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Just breathe in and out a couple of times mindfully. Okay, now bring your mind to India. And imagine you are a girl from the Dalit community. The Dalits are the ones who used to be regarded as the outcasts, as the untouchables, the lowest community in India. And now, through a partnership between Buddhist Global Relief and another organization in India called the Bodhicitta Foundation, you've been given the opportunity to come to Nagpur and to enter upon a 3-year training program by which you are being trained to become a community leader, a social worker in your own community. You're being trained in your own language, learning to read and write, an opportunity you would never have had before. You are learning to speak in public confidently. You are learning the skills of social work. You are receiving training in personality development to help you gain self-confidence. And now 30 such girls have been selected from the poorest families in the state of Bihar, the state of Maharashtra, and are now training in India through this partnership. And that is being sponsored partly through the funds generated by these walks. Now, imagine you are a girl in Cambodia. You don't have a father anymore, your father is dead. You might have 2 sisters, your mother is supporting your family, very poor family, struggling just to get enough to